welcome. I am Brianna and this is my life on paper, and I am so excited to be celebrating Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and she's hit 5,000 subscribers. I believe it's her 10-year anniversary. She's well past the 5,000 now, but she is having a hop and I get to play along. I jumped ahead a little bit to save a little bit of time. This is a picture of my youngest. She turned 21, and her one of the things she has wanted. Have you heard of these goggles that if you're car sick, it kind of stabilizes you somehow? Don't ask me the science behind it. I don't know, but she looks awfully goofy wearing them, but she tried them out and it works really good. So we're happy. Anyway, this is Eliza with her birthday present in August. So what I did was I went ahead and I pulled out my Craft Smart acrylic paint, and I did add some water to it. I used this as my palette, and this is really light. So what happened, I can tell you what happened with this, was it wasn't mixed all the way. So I got more water. And then when I mixed it better, I got this. So, and it really should only be peeking out a little bit, so it won't look this crazy blatantly different. But I just wanted to let you know how I did that. So, oh, back up to the sketch. So the sketch is, Christy was gracious enough to say, scrapbook anything you want. Let's just do a hop. I went back to 2016 and found a picture of a layout she did on Instagram with her cute little boy. So that is what I am doing. And she used that beautiful yellow, vibrant, bright as her strip in the background. So I did that. And then I went into my birthday embellishments and found this for a little kind of a pop of color. So what I think I might do, looking at Christy's sketch, is kind of cut these. In fact, let me do that right now. And I'll just use it on each side of the picture. I don't know why I'm being so careful, but I am. So we could do kind of a this and a this. And then I'm thinking the same thing with this Polaroid. How would that work? Well, let's see. Go for it, right? Right there. And I'm going to do a same like that. So then I'm going to overlap it this way. This might be a crazy idea. And overlap it this way. And then we just have different pops of color around the photo. Then so then I cut out some circles, and what I used was some scraps of paper. This is from Paper Studio in a paper pad that I have. And this is how I chose the colors to go around here. And I did 3 different sizes, and I used my punches. And then I pulled out my Close to My Heart, and this is C1234 simple stitches. And what I did was took this one, I used it for all of them. You'll notice it's nice and black. I used archival ink on it, or Stays On. I used Stays On, so it is permanently like that. I did not use the permanent for this. This was a Close to My Heart black. But what I liked, and of course it was without the paint on it, but you can lay this out. In fact, you can put the circle underneath it, and then you can see where you want to lay it out. So I did kind of a circle-y thing. And you'll see on some of them, like this one didn't match up because I wanted it out far enough. Same thing with the bigger one. And then the smaller one, I even had a little bit of a smudge on it. This one too, probably because it was overlapping a little bit. But those are pieces I can tuck in so you won't see that part of it. Then you'll notice she's got 2 hearts. So I did the same thing. Excuse me. I did the same thing, and I laid the stitching out as a heart, and I did one side and then I did the other. So I just did like this. And then what I did was this is way too big, right? So I made sure it was stuck there good, inked this up, went over, stamped it, did it the other way, stamped it, and that's how I did both of those. And I think they turned out cute. Here, let me see if I can hold these up a little bit better. And you can use any kind of paper with that. So, let's see. Did I mix up my circles already? I might have to switch those around. Okay, so before I painted, I kind of laid out the circles, and then I have a light pencil line behind the paint, but you won't see that because the circles lay over the top. And this is going to go over here where I said this wasn't you weren't going to see this. Let's see how that looks. I think this was all down more. You know, it lays out so nicely the first time around. Then I have my heart, and that's going to go over here, so that'll cover up some of that. And then we can kind of just shift around and look at that. I want that straighter though, so that you can see the happy bee day. All right. Ta-da, there we go. So there's the top part, and we got to shift our picture up. There's our bottom part. We got the big part here. I do believe we have the smaller circle here. This would be a great way to use scraps, but I kind of use scraps. I always go for the big, I had big scraps, so it wasn't, to me, that's not a scrap, but it was close. It was a scrap. We're not going to judge scraps, are we? Okay, so the next thing I have is, this is from Paper Studio, and it goes well with this, and we're going to use that as our title. And then I found on some chipboard, I found some hearts, so I think I'll lay that there. And this one's going to go up here by this heart, and that looks adorable. And then from there, gosh, it goes together really quickly. So over here, whoops. I'll sneak that over. Over here, she had some like leaves. I don't have the leaves. So I have the piece of cake, and then she had an arrow here, and instead I have a horn that's going to say yay. And that is it. That is all. Although, no, take that back. She had another little word up here, so I thought I would use that up here, and I'm not exactly sure how I want to lay that. Actually, I think that was covering up we're going to shift around here. Like that. And then I have this piece for down here. We can do that. And that is it. That is so exciting. Okay, so what I'll do as usual then is glue it down, and I'll come right back with the finished layout. Here is the finished layout. Oh, I think it turned out cute. Okay, we can call it cute. She's cute. I do think that the sketch, or did I call it a sketch? I meant to say the layout that I'm scrap lifting. I think Christy's is so cute with her little guy. So, all right, here we go. And you know what? It could use, no, gosh, how does that happen? I finish everything up and I go, ooh. I think the other takeaway I would take from this is that could use some pattern paper back here, and maybe need some splatters. I am very happy with the way it turned out. It looks adorable. I could see doing this for a lot of other layouts, and with don't have to do just one picture. You could do several pictures. So I like the look of it. So check out everybody who's hopping along with Christy. I will have them all listed below. Make sure to give Christy some love. She's amazing. When I was starting out my channel, really, I joined her 30 Days of Sketches, and she really kind of held my hand a little bit with, how do I upload them to the playlist, and encouragement and words of encouragement. So she's fabulous. So give her some love. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And then let's see what November brings for me. I don't have a set plan yet, but more to come. So that'll be fun. Okay, excellent. Well, thank you so much for sticking with me, and have a fabulous day. I'll see you again soon.